I am now live. I'm gonna do a little BeamNG stream. Let me get my screen share up of the BeamNG window. Why is this not weird? Okay, it's not letting me. It's not finding the right window. Yeah, why is this doing this? Bear with me for a second. I am gonna pop out of this stream. I'm in my friend's stream. Go check out Burbs Clips, by the way. Really good channel. Looking funny. Give me a second. There it is. Alright. So, as you can see, we're going to be doing some driving on the track. We'll be kind of all over in BeamNG, but specifically on the track in this 930 Turbo. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to let this guy out. Oh, probably should connect my wheel. That would probably be a little bit better. We know how the quality is. Anybody who's watching this right now would be seeing it after the fact, just because nobody's watching my stream right now, but that's fine. I don't know why this car won't start with the starter. I always end up just push starting it, in either clutch or popping the clutch, or just keeping it in second or something and just pulling it forward. Let me know how the quality is though. This thing's super fast. You can see up here kind of power we're making. I know it's in brake horsepower, but this one's real horsepower. This is flywheel power, which is also known as brake horsepower. These are my brake thermals, PSI or pressure that we are making currently. This is, I guess you guys can't really see it, but I have a whole kind of like gauge system down here. And then over here you can see my throttle input. So this is clutch, it's right here. Then brakes, throttle, and parking brake. But I don't know why you really didn't see that, but parking brake as well. Yeah, it's so weird. The whole rear end like flexes forward. See that? Like this whole wheel gets pushed that way. See that? I stalled it, but so a lot of this way kind of movement. I know that it has suspension and up and down is just suspension, and that's normal. But yeah, I'm not waiting in this line anymore. Oh, that's an A4 charging at me. Maybe it's an A6. Today's kind of a trashy day, to be honest. It's not the nicest of days. Outside, it is at like 40 degrees and sloppy and rainy. Not very nice out there. Otherwise, I would do an outside kind of stream. I do, I do those every once in a while. I usually take them down after a little bit of time. Whoa, those bricks are cold. They're terrible when they're cold. Note to self, don't use carbon ceramics when they're cold. Jeez, I need to warm those up. I'll turn around. Oh my god, the tires are grippy. A lot grippier than I thought. My oil's already pretty hot. Second gear, drop the clutch. Off we go. This is a super big, I think it's a stage two turbo. It's a single turbo. I haven't had the, I didn't do the twin turbo kit on this car in game yet, but you can do that in the parts manager. If I go up like this, hit the escape button, and I go in here, you can change everything to like a type of just engine. You can see the engine block. You can see I have the 4-liter race block in it, and then intake, for example, or aspiration. Yeah, see I have the race single turbo, and you can do twin turbo, you can do all of that if you want to, and you can also do naturally aspirated. So like a Carrera or something you can do. Alright, I'm gonna go get on the track in a second. I'm trying to warm up these brakes though, so whenever I can, just slamming on the brakes, get them warmed up a little bit. Second, it's clean third gear. We're in the third. 40 miles an hour through the emergency room area. That's where ambulances come through here. Let me know, guys, if you want to see some kind of like BMP stuff. BMP is playing with other people in this game. The game doesn't directly support it, so you can go in servers. Oh, great! There goes my oil overheating. You can go in other like servers that host this game, and you have all of like your data and stuff. It's just in a server with other people, like how Roblox are public and private servers, sort of like that. All right, in a minute, I'm gonna go hop on the track, make my way in that direction. Sorry about fan noise. Nothing I can really do about that right now. I tried connecting to my DJI mini mic, my little microphone that connects to my camera, but yeah, for whatever reason I can't get it to get my computer because I connected to Bluetooth. Just my computer isn't like using it for sound for some reason. Thinks it's like an audio like play audio through it. It thinks it's like its own speaker. It's not. Let me know if the game is too quiet or my voice is too quiet or what. Um, I just like to know how it sounds. It just, yeah. Oh, packing rod's damaged. It's alright. Alright, now we're hopping on the track. We're gonna leave. And I have aftermarket traction control and ABS in this. Just makes it a little bit more manageable. Even though these tires are really grippy. I see that as I spin out. I'm like, this happened yesterday. Okay. I like can't drive today. But I was also messing with a setting on my computer though, but yeah, I'm gonna turn around and do that corkscrew corner again. Because that was really not nice. Driving on my end. Nice crispy downshift. Into the corner. We'll go to the back out. That's a pretty nice corner. Say it so myself. These carbon ceramics on track are really nice. Try not to spin out, and I will. It's alright. Back on track. I do have a shifter and a whole steering wheel set up. Force feedback so I can like feel the road and stuff. It's a really cool system. You can see all my clutch and throttle controls here. So blue is clutch and green is throttle. Red is brakes. Really quick, I'm gonna text my friend and see if he wants to watch the live. So I'm just gonna pull off, park and brake on. Give me a second to text my friend. This has become like a trend, like I do it every single time I'm doing the game. Alright, I texted my friend a little bit. I'm gonna see if he wants to join in. Oh, that didn't work. I was on the brakes too early. Or actually, I guess I was staying for a little bit so the cold. After this, straight away, it'll definitely get nice and hot from slowing the car down. I usually hit about 150, 160 down this area. I just don't know what this car tops out at because of it's only a 5 speed. Alright, there's 150. It's 160. Full brakes. Right there. The third. Ooh, okay. Second. For this corkscrew. Try not to mess it up like I did last time. That was a nice corkscrew corner. Mr. Upshift. Second. Upshift to third. Brakes. Okay, that was really late. I think I've warmed up a little bit. I think we'll look better on it now. I just thought whenever I play this game, I just thought maybe I would vibe a little bit whenever I do it. Because I never really, I try to be outside as much as I can and stuff, but when I do play this game, it's usually when I'm vibing. Oh, I'm a little bit excited on that corner. It's alright. I might go to the Hirachi speed track in a little bit um, and test this out on that. Oh, I'm super heating. Oh, this mod is really fun. I hate it when BeamNG, even like mods, but even like real life like BeamNG models, like they make them like really not grippy. I know that 911s have a tendency to always be kind of grippy just because of the big fat rear tires and stuff. But yeah, I don't like it when mods make their or when people make their mods like be super ungrippy. I just did on purpose, definitely. But like make the cars be super like ungrippy and like really hard to control. It's like too much power. It just like this makes sense to me to make such a high powered car not have any grip. Because this, I mean, I've upgraded it so it has 400 horsepower, but it's controllable. It has so much grip. You know, I'm forward right now. I could be going around a corner here. I'll show you. Before, and yes, I did spin out, but it's still controllable. It isn't like right into a wall. Like for example, here I'll show you. I'm forward right now. Making about 400 horsepower. And it's just manageable. You know? Of course, you don't use it all at one time in the corner, but just like pulling away from corners and stuff. Like this thing is a monster. In the second, full throttle at like 3/4 of the way through the turn. And now I'm full. kind of want to keep your foot in it through the corner. Right here, I'm going to tap the brakes. Down forward. Still forward. Struggling with it. Now for brakes. In a little bit, I'll probably post a video I made like a kind of garage update tour. It's kind of thing that have changed outside, and all that. I know that my friend right now he's playing Fortnite, and he's in a different stream actually right now with his brother. His brother is streaming. Actually, his brother is his channel is Burbs Clips or Burbs Needs Money, one or the other. Actually, I'm gonna paste in the chat both of their channels because are really good channels. So I'm going to find them right now. Alright, give me a second to find his video. Alright. Alright, so it's Burbs Clips is what the name is. Alright, here's Burbs Needs Money, Burbs Clips, that one. And then I'm going to paste in my friend Mason's. Both great channels, by the way. They both post a ton, way more than me. And I never post. I've been quite busy lately. At least I can find my friends. Can never find it when I'm like trying to. There we go. Here's my other friend's channel. Can we? I just lost it. Dang it. Alright, here it is. So this is Mason's Films. Paste this this one in here too. And I will save them so that they will be in the other not live version as well. I just pasted that in there now. Alright, I'm gonna take one more clip. I'm gonna go outside and do a little bit of a different video. It's been too long since I've done one, and this is what I feel like doing right now. Even though it's kind of nasty out there. Yeah, let me check. Sorry. Doesn't look like it's currently raining. I'll stick a jacket on, light one. A really nice light kind of green jacket that I wear all the time. Love it. Leave it to me to start. Yeah, I just start talking random things. And I'm talking about my green jacket that I love so much. It's weird, just kind of. It's a new kind of concept for me. Just talking to a random screen. Oh, hey, Smoking Diesel. Hey. Doing some BeamNG stuff in here. So we got Porsche 930 Turbo. Kind of similar to what my dad has, just a newer version. How you doing? It's been a little bit. I really appreciate you doing all of those kind of videos, kind of in response to mine. My computer just recently, my fans stopped working, so I had to take apart my computer and find the right fan, which took a few weeks. But yeah, I finally got a fan in this, and I have like 12 videos in to upload. I have a whole Florida series from when I was in Florida. I'm doing good things, actually. I'm doing really good. Today's kind of been a little bit of a more lazy day. It's very sloppy out there for me. It's like 40. Okay, it's 41 with light rain. Looking at the forecast right now. It's not the nicest, but yeah, I think I'm doing good. Thanks. I think in a little bit I'm gonna go film a little video of running my diesel, and then I'll do a little dirt biking video that I'll probably post tomorrow of me just ripping around in the trails. Um, and I'll probably film that today. But yeah, so I'll do that. I try to get the diesel just like warm. I just let it run for a little bit because I'm gonna be making a go kart build series with it. Um, so I think I'm going to do diesel electric. So it's going to be the diesel. It's going to be spinning an alternator, and then that'll go into an inverter, and then I don't know what kind of voltage I'm going to do. I'll probably do like 100 volts system, but yeah, that's probably what I'll do for go kart. But in the meantime, I'll just run it off of diesel with like a centrifugal clutch, like what you're doing. Let me know what kind of centrifugal clutch you're using, because I know that the diesels don't rev super high. Um, and do you still have that little yeah, because mine has like a little governor on it. It's just like a bolt, and I know that you can take that out and make it rev higher, and I have before. But I just don't know how high I should be revving the diesel. So let me know what kind of torque converter I should use, and if it does work with just a regular torque converter. Um, just because I know that they don't rev as high as a big diesel or as a big, just a regular gas engine. Okay, 10 tooth. Okay, cool. Yeah, that works. Um, yeah, I just didn't know how high they rev. Yeah, do you have the kind of? There's like a little governor screw on it because I know when you bring down the fuel lever, I'm not gonna call it the throttle just because it's not opening a valve. It's just letting fuel in. Let me know, how do you govern it, because I know that there's like a little screw that restricts that, um, or do you just let it rev all the way up? Um, I just don't know if I want to rev it super high, but if it's fine for it, I will. But I mean, I see that, or I've seen your videos. You were really nice. Diesel. Just yesterday, I completely spray painted the whole diesel in just clear matte, just to protect the underpaint, just to protect it for a little bit. But okay, yeah, I won't touch the governor then. But yeah, I noticed when I was messing with the diesel, it's just like a little spring on that little lever that controls the fuel in. Um, honestly, I thought that it would be yeah, because that spring just like, I guess there's just enough tension that when you pull the spring down, it will bring the little lever that goes into the crankcase. But yeah, always let me know if you have any recommendations on that build series, because I think I'll probably do that in a few weeks or so. I just need to get a go kart frame and figure out a system for gearing and clutch and all that. I'll look into 10 tooth clutches. I'll definitely look into those. But yeah, I think I'll probably start off like that. But, oh, cool. Yeah, mini bike. Nice, nice. What kind? Is it like a home built kind, or is it like a manufacturer made it? That's awesome. Mini bikes are fun. I used to ride around a little Honda. It was a 2021 Honda CRF 110F. And that was my favorite little bike. I still have it actually. Just haven't been making videos with it that much just because it's not crazy fast. But I think probably today I'll film a video of me ripping around on the trails on my two-stroke KX65. It's a 2024 Kawasaki KX65 with like a bigger exhaust and stuff. It's upgraded a little bit. Nothing crazy. Pretty soon I'll do like a coolant flush because it's water cooled. I'll do a whole coolant flush. I'll probably do an oil change, spark plug, do all that kind of maintenance stuff. Um, and I'm really excited to get the diesel strapped onto something. I'll probably do a little short today, a short video of running the diesel, just letting it warm up. I usually just let it run for a good 10-15 minutes, just let it warm up. Um, and then I'll shut it off and let it cool down. I do that a few times and just kind of cycle, heat soak it. That's good for an engine just when it's kind of breaking in. So I want it to last a while, and I'll just break it in the correct way. But yeah, so far I think it's been pretty good. It runs great. It rolls tons of coal, smells delicious. I love that smell. Just raw diesel, like unfiltered. Because nowadays in the United States, we have all kinds of like regulations on diesel vehicles. Um, yeah, command. Oh, okay, command. Okay. Um, so yeah, in the United States, we have all kinds of diesel regulations. Like you have to have DEF fluid, and it's like it goes in your exhaust. It's like a little tank, and it like squirts in your exhaust, and it helps clean up some diesel fumes and stuff. It's all like the super eco freaks, and they're like save the environment, and you have to have all kinds of DEF fluid and stuff, and it really takes away from the reliability of a diesel. You have a diesel because it doesn't make as much power as a gas, and it's a little bit it runs a little bit rougher, but the reason you have a diesel is because of reliability and torque. It just makes tons of torque and makes tons and tons of power, but all these regulations that we have in the United States limit that and just like slow it down. It makes it like these systems fail so well, or so often, I should say. I mean, I was just watching a build series of a Ford F-250, and this guy had only like 100,000 miles on it, and it had like completely bricked the truck, like the entire ECU and oh, Coleman. Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, so it like completely bricked the truck. The whole truck was just like stuck in like limp mode, and it wouldn't even like really run right. These emission systems like killed the diesel. My dad had actually I'll pull up a picture. Give me a second. He had a BMW 335D. So it's a diesel version of a regular BMW, um, and it had all these emission systems because it was a newer car. It's a 2011. Actually, I found a perfect image of what his looked like exactly. Give me a second to screen capture it. Um, yeah, it looks exactly like what my dad's did. Something like this right here. This is like just like what my dad had. It was a 2011 BMW 335D. So it was a 3-liter diesel engine. It was an awesome car. Lasted forever. But it was just kind of done after that. Is it not? It might not be. Yeah, the emission controls are stupid. I would agree with that. There it is. So yeah, this is like what he had. It was an amazing car, beautiful car. I loved it. And that's kind of what I grew up in. But after a while, all the emission systems just blocked up the car. And then when my dad took off all like the EGR valves and all of the DEF fluid stuff, it was running a little bit. It didn't have all of these emission systems, so it was a little bit like worse for the environment, and it wouldn't pass emissions because in the state of New Hampshire, this is where I live, you have to do it's called an inspection. So every year you have to bring in your car, and basically they plug in all kinds of things to the computer, make sure it's running right, and then they check your tires and your brakes and stuff. But part of the things is an emissions, test. They stick a thing in your exhaust to make sure it's running clean, and it failed, of course, because it didn't have any emission stuff that was blocking up the car and killing it. And that's why we had to get rid of it, just because it wouldn't pass emissions. We were driving for 2 years. I mean, essentially illegally, just because the inspection sticker was bad, which stunk. Um, but yeah, it stinks. But I loved that car. It was such a good car. I mean, I used to drive it every once in a little bit. My dad would let me take it up the street, and drive it around a little bit. I was actually the last one to drive that car. It was a automatic, which kind of stunk. I don't think they made a diesel version, but it was such a great car, and it just stinks that these emissions things just took over. And recently he got a Rivian. So let me pull up a picture of that. Um, yeah, give me a second. I'm just gonna screen capture my tab. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm just gonna do this entire screen. There. Oh wow, that's a lot of the same screen. This is what it looks like. This is what my dad drives right now. This is current truck, daily driver. Um, and we didn't get it because we're eco-freaks. We just got it because it's a cool truck, and it's just something that works. Just hit the gas and go. And it's perfect because you just plug it in at night, leave it, it just goes and charges. So that's what we have right now. Yeah, and that's I think what it's just gonna be. I think that's just what we're gonna have right now for a while. But yeah, I mean we're definitely gonna keep the 911 Porsche, and yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end off this live right now. I really appreciate everybody watching this. Really grateful for everybody. Thank you so much, Smoking Diesel, for all that you've done for me on YouTube, like all like those Bonds videos. I really appreciate those, and I'll try to make some more of those on my end, just because I can plug my camera back in my computer and run it like that. Anyway, appreciate anybody, or if there's anybody watching right now, I don't know if you're still watching. If you are, appreciate it. Thank you so much for everybody, and yeah, I'm really grateful. And I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you.